everybody, and welcome to another episode of Turnbuckle Talk with me, Steven Spice. Today we'll be sitting down with a new friend of mine that has a bit of an old soul like me. Please, welcome to the show, the man who can pretty much turn anything topic into a rap, songs including Sabrina Carpenter songs, and SmackDown. Welcome, wrestling terms, probably the biggest boy meets world fan, last year's co-host of the Slammies, one of the writers for the results of WWE, who has written some pretty amazing articles from WWE.com. One of the hosts of WWE Now, very proud uncle to three amazing kids. WWE's The Bump co-host, Mr. Ryan Pappolla.
Oh, hey, Steve. I got to tell you right off the bat, that is the best introduction I have ever gotten in my career. I don't think it will ever be topped. That was super cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and that was one of the longest ones I've ever done.
Well, I appreciate it. That was super cool.
I'll tell you this, you got a very long career.
Thanks, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
I am good. I'm very much looking forward to this.
I was watching YouTube while I waited for you. Welcome, Ryan, to the show.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for coming on the show. Today, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
On my list.
No, it's cool. I'm good. It's been a cool day so far. I'm here getting ready for this week's episode of The Bump. Happy to be talking to you, and a lot of stuff going on, but I can't complain about anything. Looking forward to this.
Before we start with the wrestling questions about your job, I would love to play a little game called Get to Know Ryan.
Let's do it.
I have to ask everyone this question because it can say a lot. And also because it's like my normal routine. I say this in every video. What's your favorite color?
Ooh, it's a good question. I don't always have a great answer. My favorite color to wear is black. I wear a lot of black almost all the time. If you've ever seen it on the show.
No. Favorite color? No.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll go with blue.
Oh my God! How does everybody know my favorite color?
That's yours too? Wow. All right. Well, we're off to a good start. Look at that.
That's my tablet case.
That's super cool.
Got broken.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's not cool. That's less.
But I got a new one.
Okay, good.
It's coming from cool to not cool to cool to not cool.
We're back.
You used to play sports when you were younger. I can't play sports except for swimming because that's like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Of my condition, what kinds of sports were your favorite to play when you were growing up? And do you still get a chance to play any?
That's a good question. My favorite sport to just play is probably basketball, but I'm not particularly great at it. In high school, I ran track. I was a captain of my team for a couple years, which is super cool. And I was pretty okay. I had a good time in the half mile. And so I was basketball and track. I mean, I'll play anything. I'm a pretty okay athlete, Steven, but that doesn't ever really apply to anyone's sport. But track was my big sport in high school.
So I want to tell you a little story of mine.
Jeez.
You know what? Why Mother Nature hates me?
Why is that?
Or whoever controls the earth? Because I just got my first brain surgery. Hit in the face with a soccer ball. Oh. Second brain surgery, hit in the face with a soccer ball. And again, back to the first surgery. So, 3 of those wooden blocks that you play as a toddler?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
3 of those jumped on my head.
Jumped on you?
Someone pulled a kid that had a condition they learned differently.
Mm-hmm.
he pulled the track that I was playing on and threw them.
Oh, how?
Funny thing is,
Yeah.
they didn't even call my mom.
What are we doing now? How this? So you
I
must hate soccer.
I broke my finger once,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't even call my mom.
What are we doing? Let's go.
I was walking around with a broken finger for 3 days.
Nobody even notified her.
I couldn't feel anything.
Nobody
So
even.
I was just walking around with a broken finger till we saw the swelling.
That's terrible. Now you must hate soccer because of all those soccer ball incidents, I feel like. You're forgiving. You're forgiving.
No, it was an accident because I was just sitting outside and it was bound to happen one day.
It just happened. It just happened. Well, I'm sorry that those things happened to you. And,
the funny part is it was like a cartoon. I was playing with my toys because I couldn't play with anything outside and that's the tag. And I didn't know I had the toy tag in that time. So I was playing with my toys. It's like a cartoon. I'm like, thunk!
Yeah. Like Roadrunner style. I get it. Yeah.
Is it a piano falls on me?
What's up? Well, I am sorry that you had all those soccer ball incidents. Not cool.
What would you say that 5 words are describing yourself?
Oh wow, 5. Okay. Energetic. Definitely 1. What's up?
I stumped you.
Yeah, this is a tough one. 5 is tough. As a kid, when I was your age, I remember I had an assignment and they asked me this, and I used rambunctious, so I'll use it here. I probably didn't even know how to spell it back then. I might not know how to spell it now, quite frankly, Stephen.
Let's rate it to 10.
No, that's not. No, you can't change succession halfway through. So energetic, rambunctious. I'm very passionate about my job. I'm very passionate about what I do, so I'll go with passionate. Rapid might be a good one. I talk fast, and I try to do things. I try to do things as quickly as possible when it comes to trying to get stuff done in a timely fashion.
Wow. You're my twin.
Yeah. And then for the 5th one, because it was such a good question, I'll give props to you. I'm stumped right now because that was a good question, and
Let's rate it to 100.
No. I don't think we have that type of time.
Speaking of rushing.
Yes.
So this took me 2 days, but I still rushed it. It's from a school project. It burned my fingers.
Oh God.
This is supposed to be a hospital, animal hospital.
Well, I mean, first of all, you're a much better artist than me. You could have given me 200 days to do that, and it would not look half that good.
And I also drew a pig and I also call it Blissful Animal Care Hospital because I have memory of of Larry, and I have this poster that's on the thing that says in memory of Lilo, Parker, and Larry. Lilo and Parker have been my dogs that passed away. Parker passed away 4 years ago, before I left wrestling, and Lilo passed away a year ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, but that's a very, very nice tribute to.
But now my brother is always sad that he misses them. I can't eat it, so just take it. I was talking to my mom. I had a cheese thing, and I wanted to eat so badly, but I was just.
You're good, man. Sometimes we gotta eat,
But I don't eat on camera.
Fair enough. But we both just hydrated, so we're good.
Drinking's okay.
Yeah.
Eating
quick.
There's another.
Do it quick. Yeah, I get it.
There's this.
Yes.
It's this big for a cheese thing, and it takes me hours to beat it.
Yeah, no, it's tough because you're conducting the interview. I get it. I understand.
And I don't think anybody wants to see. So, what's your favorite color?
Yeah. I get it. I'm with you.
In many of your posts, you can see references to your love for the Power Rangers. What is it about Power Rangers that show? What is it about that show that you love so much?
That's an excellent question. I started watching it when I was 3 back in 1993. It was definitely my first love that was before wrestling. I didn't get into wrestling until a few years later, 1997. And it's just like, I think it's the type of thing that when you're a kid, that thing that you're first just really invested into kind of always stays with you. And so it kind of just makes me, even as an adult, like when I go back and watch it, it kind of just makes me feel good, and it's
How
like,
old are you?
I am 31 years old as I speak to you today.
Oh, so you were born like 10 years before this century.
That's absolutely the correct math. Yes. So yeah, that's the connection I have to Power Rangers. It's still one of my all-time favorite shows.
I never watched Power Rangers. I just don't know.
Fair enough. Hey, man, we're all allowed to have different interests, is how I see it. But it's
Before I was just looking at Netflix, finding a show, watching it to the end, struggling to find another show.
Mm-hmm.
And after surgery, a mess came along. A hurricane came along. Let's just say that.
Just a few figures. Just a few.
It's just like a
handful.
figures. Yeah.
2 or 3, maybe 5.
2, 3. Okay. Bet you $20 if you came to this house and counted all my wrestlers, it would at least take you a day.
Well, yeah, I think that's. I won't bet you because I think you're right, because you'll lose count and then you have to start over. And there's so many, even if you think, I don't disagree with you. I think you'll find somebody to take that bet and you're going to make $20.
Yep. I'm a good salesman.
Yeah. No doubt.
On that note,
Yes.
if you could be any Power Ranger, which one would it be and why? I would choose either the green one because he has armor and no one else has armor.
Yep.
Or the red one because he has a T-Rex.
Yep. Both great choices. Your first answer was my answer though. Green one because he has armor and he was my favorite Power Ranger growing up. So that's the easy answer. You nailed it.
I nailed him. No, I actually got his question.
You got it. You got it on. You absolutely got it. That the Green Ranger is the answer.
We have Toys R Us stores here in Canada, so I get to still be a Toys R Us kid. Yeah.
I'm very jealous.
Which is a lot of fun when you were growing up. Was your favorite toy section to go and why?
So the action figure section, I mean, that's a great question. I miss Toys R Us, one of my all-time favorite places. We had one right down the street from my parents' house when I was a kid, so I'd be there all the time. And I miss it. And so, but yeah, like the action figure aisle that would have, especially once I was 7 or 8 years old and I was into wrestling at that point, the Power Ranger section would be right next to the wrestling section. So I was just like, the happiest guy around. And so I can distinctly remember just being in that area of my Toys R Us. I can like literally picture myself there. I can see it very clearly in my head. So that'd be the answer.
Wait, what again? The wrestling section. Action. Yeah, that sounds like me. I would either I would zoom past any superheroes. Nope. No. I would look through the wrestling figures page to find some new wrestlers for days. I want to see my birthday, Mom.
Hey man, when I was your age, I would do the same exact thing. I you just got to keep inventory of what you want, and
I don't think there was even phones when you were my age.
No, we everything was by letter.
Okay, I'm sorry for saying how old you are, but come on. I almost got karma.
We're doing okay. Everything's fine.
I gotta stop. I'm gonna get some karma coming straight towards me in my face. But sorry for being so rude. I'm just.
Oh, you're not being rude at all. I'm an old man. Let's call it like it is.
My dad's older. Just chillax. He has gray hairs everywhere.
I'll be.
But I believe that's because of me. So a funny joke I said is because I said, how old's MVP? That is like something like 58 or something. I can't remember, but he said something like that. And I'm like, how does it? And I'm like, how does he not have gray hairs? Oh, he must have never gotten kids. That's probably it. See, you don't have gray hairs.
Not a ton. I mean, it's gonna happen to all of us, right? And it's not a bad look, but right now,
you have kids?
I have 2 nephews, as you research showed. I don't have any kids of my own. No.
So that's why you don't have gray hairs.
It's a strong theory. It's a strong theory.
On that note of Toys R Us, there is one of my favorite places to go to buy new wrestling figures. I saw a picture where you had a lot of wrestling figures, included the Dudley Boys, which I have, obviously.
Yep.
Surprisingly, there's some figures I don't have.
Well, the thing is, there's still plenty of time to get more. And like, to be fair,
Yeah, because I've got this cute, beautiful face.
Yeah, I mean, but also it's like, you only have 4 or 5 figures there behind you. It's just a few. So, I mean, you gotta add to the collection. Yeah.
True.
Just a few.
Just a few. Yeah, just
Yeah.
a few. What is your absolute favorite wrestling figure that you own and why?
Ooh, that's a really, really, really good question. All of these have been good so far. Wow, that's a very good question. I'm going back and forth between figures I had that were important to me when I was a kid and the stuff I have now. Just one.
Fine, here. Do one as a kid.
Yep.
And do one as now.
Okay. When I was a kid, I think of this Shawn Michaels figure with it's SummerSlam '95. He had green trunks. It's a Jack's bone crunching action, which I'm a big fan of. And then these days, man, there's so many good choices. I mean, so many I literally just see behind you that I think are great. I'll go with that Shawn Michaels figure. I'll stick to your original question. I'll go with the Shawn Michaels bone crunching action '95 figure.
I said the now one, not the old one. I said both. So you gotta answer the new one.
I'll go with. I'm like, my desk is right over there at work. I'm trying to think of what's on it. I'll go with the blue hair Sasha Banks figure that just came out. Because why not?
I have that right there.
Yeah, it's a cool figure.
Hold on. My dad's gonna kill me if I drop all these.
Please be careful. Yeah, so the detail's really cool. It's a really cool figure.
I've got stands.
Yeah, no, stands are important, man. Especially with the type of setup you have for the few figures you have, just a few.
My dad almost lost his shit making these figures.
It's an immense setup. I have nothing like the setup you have. It's really stellar.
I'm trying to count my figures, but I keep missing.
You'll be there all day, man. We've been over this.
What is your least favorite figure that has been released and why? Wait, before you say that, speaking of Shawn Michaels,
yes,
I'm getting one in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
Probably that's an entrance grade.
Okay.
Like that Roddy Piper right there. I don't know if you can see it, but
I know exactly the Roddy Piper you're talking about. And I know exactly the Shawn Michaels figure you're talking about.
I haven't opened it. I did not open that.
That's a rare figure. I wouldn't open it. Yeah.
See, I'm smart. I don't open any figures that are worth $100.
That's just, I mean.
But I'm sorry. I know Shawn Michaels worth $120, but he's one of my idols.
Hey, man. So here's the thing. It's there's no wrong answer because you can display it in the box or you can display it out of the box. So that's a great thing about action figures. So
as you can see, I love the Hart family.
Yeah. I mean.
But I love Shawn Michaels.
But that's fine.
I love both of them, but I just can't.
You can. I'm telling you. I'm giving you permission. It's fine.
But
I do too.
Here is that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who that is, don't you?
Well, I can't. It's a little far away. I can't necessarily see it.
There's 100 Johns here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I gotcha.
They take up 2 shelves. And the funny thing is, want to know what the funny thing is?
Please, yeah. I always like to laugh.
Hold on.
Okay.
You see that shelf right there, that mini shelf?
Yep.
It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
The top shelf. You can see how little that is?
Yes.
And you saw how big my John Cena shelf was?
Yep.
I fit all of those John Cenas in that one little shelf somehow.
Wow.
Without using any other shelves.
That's impressive. I'm almost in awe. Like that's a very. I mean, dude, your setup is pretty legendary.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
think I have a lot more than you will ever have.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. I've accepted it.
You've been such a good guy to work with.
Oh, thanks, man. Back at you.
What is your least favorite figure released? You can answer that question now.
I like them all. I don't have a least favorite figure. Steven, it's never crossed my mind, and I don't have a least favorite figure. Yeah, all right, listen. Feet to fire, as the great Evan T. Mack would say, feet to fire. If I had to, it wouldn't be because of the figure quality. Like, you know, she and I are building a bridge lately, but like, you know, Bailey has yelled at me in the past, so I guess, like, you know, but we're building a bridge. We're mending fences.
No, come on, just do one least favorite figure.
That's what I said. I said I'll go with the Bailey figure because she's yelled at me. I don't have a least favorite figure. Do you have a least favorite figure?
Yes, I do.
What's that?
The Ultimate Fiend.
Okay.
Because if you click the arm in, if you try to switch the arms and you click it the wrong way, every time you try to play with him, because I'm obviously a player, and a lot of kids are.
Sure.
It pops out.
So I'm sorry to hear that.
So we're planning on getting a new one.
Okay, well then there you go.
That's why we have the Fiend Ultimate standing up right there. So we're planning on getting a new one.
Cool call. Good call.
If the new one does the same thing, then that was definitely my least favorite figure for everything.
Okay. Well,
but if it doesn't,
then we got to reset and figure out a new answer. I got it. But, you know, understood.
So.
Yes.
Twisty Turny.
Okay, here we go.
What has been your favorite figure that you really want? That I really want right now? Well, you'll like this answer, and I might even get it today. I might order it off the internet. I really want the bald Shawn Michaels figure. There's a bald Shawn Michaels figure?
Yeah. Oh, I just told you something you didn't know. I twisty turnied you, dude. Oh, yeah. There's a bald Shawn Michaels.
Wallet, please. Mom's right here. I'm like, wallet, please.
Yeah, it just came out a couple weeks ago.
She said she's gonna wait. That's why I don't know about it. If it came out like a year ago, I would have known about it. That's why I knew about it.
Came out a few weeks ago.
Mom said she's gonna order it for me.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, she just made a big mistake.
All right. Hey, listen, we made it. We got good things are happening.
She never breaks a pinky promise.
You can't.
So
it's not allowed.
Big mistake.
That's not something we're allowed to do.
She just cracked it.
Yeah, no, that's that's definitely one I really want. I might get one in package and out of package. So that's what I'm excited.
I'll see how it looks like.
We didn't pinky promise on that, you know.
I'll see if it's in the DX package or the Legends package.
Yeah, it's just in the regular like Mattel packaging. But so I might So
I might not.
Exactly. So we'll have to see. But that's what I'm looking forward to. Good twisty turny.
Honestly, I don't know why Shawn Michaels would shave his head bald. I'm just axing, but that's it.
All right, fair enough. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Fun fact: you actually have something in common with my mom.
Oh wow! Okay.
Want to get it? Guess it. What is it? I bet you can't.
I can't. I'm not good at guessing games, so I won't even try.
Yes.
We both we're both big fans of Boy Meets World.
No.
Okay.
Both of you have been to the Total Package tour with the boys, to the men, and New Kids on the Block.
Oh man, that's amazing.
My mom this is what I see every day. Blockhead.
That's so cool. Yeah, I went. That was 2017 maybe. Boyz II Men is one of my 2 or 3 favorite musical groups of all time. So that's why I went. I'm a big Boyz II Men fan. So that's so cool though. That's really, really cool that your mom was there too.
And New Kids on the Block. Don't even get me started.
I don't dislike them. You know, Paula Abdul was there too. You know.
No, I'm actually happy because someone took her dolls of New Kids on the Block.
Oh man.
But they didn't take this creepy doll. It's not even a New Kids on the Block doll. It's just a doll. It's sitting in her closet. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. It's going in the garage sale. Nope, 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 nope. No haunted. Nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
I'm not doing that. I'm not a ghost hunter. Nope.
Nope, nope, nope. Well,
And you know what the funny thing is? It's from the 1990s.
That's when I was born, the 1990s. The beginning of the 1990s. I'm old.
I've heard furries. No. I've heard dolls. Some dolls. I hate dolls. Nope. Ever since I saw Chucky, nope, no dolls. No
You're
dolls.
an action figure guy. That's it.
Nope. There's not one doll in this house.
No dolls.
I'm excluding dolls. What if I ever have a sleepover? There's no dolls allowed.
If it doesn't have points of articulation like a Mattel action figure, you don't want it.
Get the dolls out of here.
Get them out of here.
Honestly, one reason I hate dolls is because I am horrified, terrified of dolls.
I can tell.
My dad had this like, you know how Chucky was this big in the movie?
He was yay high, yeah.
I had that Chucky. I had a replica.
Oh man.
And the funny thing is, I asked to buy it. I did.
And that ruined you. Now you're clearly. Yeah.
Me and my brother hated that thing.
Yeah.
It's in storage. And apparently Liam said my brother said it came alive at night. Some kids.
Some kids, man.
What has been your favorite concert that you have ever gone to and why?
Oh, that's a good question. The Boyz II Men one is definitely up there. That was the first time I saw them live. I also met Boyz II Men before they played that night. Sarah Bareilles is another one of my favorite musicians. I'll probably go with that. And what's that?
My mom to lower the lighting.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll go with that Boyz II Men show. I'll actually go with the Boyz II Men tour show because it was so cool to meet them that night.
Is this good?
Oh yeah, man. As long as you're happy with how it looks, yeah, I'm all cool.
Yeah, this is perfect. Many of your posts focus on the show called Boy Meets the World. Boy Meets the World. Meets World. What about that show makes it so special to you? And if you could interview one character from it, who would it be and why? Who would it be? What would you ask them and why?
That's a great question. I'll take the first part first. Yeah, so as I got a little older, that show just really connected with me. I really related to, everything the characters went through, especially Corey Matthews, the lead character. He's my favorite TV character of all time. And I actually, in a really cool thing, Steven, I got to interview the creator of that show because former WWE superstar Vader was on a couple episodes. So when I still wrote for WWE.com, I interviewed the creator of the show. So not counting him, I'd love to interview Ben Savage, who played Corey Matthews. But really great question.
What'd you ask him?
I asked him about the episodes that Vader was on. They actually filmed an episode. You'd really like it. They actually filmed an episode at a WWE event. And so like the article was about all of that because the Vader was on a couple different episodes.
No. My show is definitely Elf.
Okay. Also great.
Do you even know what Elf is?
Elf is the movie?
No, Elf, the show.
I do not know.
Elf, the show is about a little big spaceship alien that came down from space.
Oh, Alf? I'm a big Alf guy. My roommate's the biggest Alf fan.
Yo, Elf is just one of my favorite things is where they said, dinner time. He's like, oh, instead of that, can I have the cat?
The cat. Yeah, like,
I want the cat.
Yeah, he likes he's like and then the cat goes. I watch. I'm a big Alf guy. I thought you were saying Elf like Santa's helpers. No, I'm all about the Alf. Alf was made before I was even born. How about that?
So I'm actually scared because I'm actually upset because.
Can I attorney this real quick before? Would you get an Alf doll?
No.
No dolls.
Mom's trying to get an Elf doll, but I'm saying no. The one doll I'll do is.
He's from the planet Melmac. Go ahead. Yeah.
I know. The one doll I'll do, because it's pretty much a teddy, because it has no hard parts, is My Pet Monster. Da, 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 My Pet Monster. Have you watched that?
No, I have no idea what you're doing, but I just thought it was a catchy tune.
My Pet Monster is where it's like this thing that was a teddy and it turns into a actual monster and it's like handcuffed.
Okay.
And they go on adventures and everything.
Okay.
It's like my favorite ever.
And it's basically a teddy, so it's fine.
Trust me, if you watch that, it will be better. It's like a cartoon too.
All right, hey man, listen, I've never heard of it, but I'm not against it. And if it crosses my way on Netflix or whatever, I'll give it a whirl.
No, it's not coming on Netflix ever.
No, it's not coming off.
Ever.
I'll find it somewhere else. Maybe YouTube clips. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Mom's saying I'll send you it, but I'm saying no. That's my disc. Nope.
I'm not trying to take anybody's digital video disc. I'm not trying.
I'll send you it because it's on TV.
Okay. All right. I'll look into it.
Mom asked me to put on Steven, Justin, and Jerry, but you can't even see the TV.
So it's all right. Doesn't matter what's on.
You seem like a lot of holy moly shows. Because I said holy moly because it's like that big of a word.
Oh man.
You seem like a lot of shows from the 90s.
Yes.
You like a lot of shows from the 90s. So we are going to make. Come on.
We're going to make what? What are we making?
Come on. I'm going to leave you on the cliffhanger.
That was great. That was well done.
You, the teacher, for a moment, please teach me one lesson that you learned or took away from each of the following shows. Family Matters, Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World. But before you go, just Max, don't teach me about anything wrestling. You will never do it. I guarantee you, everything you try to teach me about wrestling, I already know.
Well, I will not do that, although I don't know if that's true. But hey, man, you know what? Well, we can cross that bridge.
You need to watch my YouTube channel, I guess. You need to see my collection, I guess. You need to see how much YouTube videos of wrestling I watch, I guess.
We can cross that bridge some other time. Family Matters, I learned to treat everybody the same. Go ahead, Stephen. Go ahead.
So before you answer again,
go ahead, Stephen. Go ahead.
You crossed the line.
Hey, man, I just said that we could have that discussion. But you know what? We can revisit that some other time.
Part two.
Yeah. Family Matters, I learned to treat everybody the same because Steve Urkel was that's the main character in Family Matters, and you learn throughout the show Steve Urkel's a cool guy, and it doesn't matter how people act, we should treat everybody the same. Saved by the Bell, I learned that friendship is really important, and Boy Meets World, I learned to always dream, try, and do good.
Okay, many people. Remember that cheese stick I was talking about?
Remember the what?
The cheese stick?
Yeah, are you getting hungry?
It's getting warm, so I'm starting to put it in the fridge.
Fair enough. That's smart. That's good. That's forward thinking.
Many people do not know this about you, but you are also a rapper. I choked on my spit. when you are away from the bump, at one point you got a part of a special project to shine a light on human trafficking. That I do not like now. I never knew what it is. Now, whoever does it. Ah! Yeah. What did it mean to you to be included in the cover of I'll Find You? First of all, thank you for being a nice guy. No, those rude dummies that do that human trafficking. I don't like that.
I appreciate you saying that. That was a real big honor. I did that with a YouTuber named Nadia Christine and people from the Ohana Adventure, which are big YouTube channels, I'm sure, just much like yours is. And it was really cool, to be able to not just express myself creatively, but be able to, help raise awareness in any way I could about, a bigger issue that's going on in the world that is really terrible is always something that I'll jump at. And so I appreciate you asking me about that.
So we're going to cut this out. Mommy, please get me one of those fruit snacks. Those little healthy fruit gummies.
Okay, give me a second here.
Okay, we're cutting this up. In 3, 2, 1, let's get back to it. Okay, question 13. Before we move on, can you make a freestyle rap about me?
I can't freestyle, Steven. I wish I could. Freestyle is.
No.
I literally, we're gonna have to cut this out because I literally freestyling is not. I have to write it and memorize it ahead of time. So it's like
No, do it for part 2. And if
Yeah.
I hear a rap, then I'll be like bouncing off the walls and me.
All right, yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on that.
Thank you.
There you go.
Now, my trick is whenever you're answering a question, I eat one.
Oh, that's smart.
When COVID-19 is over, and everything returns to normal, the second day I'm going straight outside. I am free. I am free. Da-da-da-da. I'll be like Finding Nemo, but except I'm out of that fish tank.
I get it.
And everything returns to normal. I have been given the chance to go on Dreams Take Flight. Come on,
I thought you were. I thought you were speaking still.
go.
What am I supposed to say?
Cliffhanger again. How do you keep falling for that? Which means I get to go to Magic Kingdoms of Disney at Disney World.
That's amazing.
Being that you have gone to Disney World, what has been the one thing you would recommend that I see while I am there? Because this has been my first time because of my brain surgeries. I never got to go to Wonderland, none of that.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever been to Disneyland.
So it's going to be super cool. I went to Disney World for the first time a couple years ago, and at Magic Kingdom specifically, I think you gotta try a Space Mountain or a Big Thunder Railroad, the Jungle Cruise. I mean, there are so many answers to that question. You're gonna have an amazing time.
Keep doing those long answers.
Okay, because I gotcha.
Okay, I'm determined to help all of you pick your Halloween costumes this year.
Mhm.
So if you could dress up as any wrestler, anything for Halloween, pretty much, what would it be and why? Who would you choose and why?
I think I would do Roddy Piper this year if I could, because it's a pretty simple costume to pull off. You just really need a t-shirt and a leather jacket. He's got a cool, entrance figure that you have still in the box, worth a lot of money. So that's cool. And I've been working on my Roddy Piper impression, so it could make sense.
Actually, I think I know something that will scare the heck out of everybody.
Okay.
You need to practice something.
Okay.
Boogeyman, practice eating worms.
I don't want to practice that. Steven, I don't want to practice that.
I am the boogeyman. I'm gonna get you.
Boogeyman scared me. I know. I've been next to the boogeyman several times. It's always scary.
Or just do the fiend. That's what I.
To get the
when
mask.
When I was getting used to him, I got scared to death.
Yeah, it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. So, but I thought we'll see. Could be Roddy Piper this year. Maybe, who knows?
When I went to the house show, the Christmas live event, I absolutely went crazy when I knew I could just flash my mom's phone light.
Yeah.
And he's for my favorite thing there.
That's cool. That's because everyone's doing it. It's a really cool thing.
Well, guys, that's all for today. That's all the time we have for today. Almost half an hour. Yes, almost half an hour. I want to say thank you so much, Ryan, to Ryan to take the time to chat with me today. Hey, Ryan, before you go, can I get any sneak peeks into the next Bump episode?
Oh, it's tag team week coming up this week, this coming week up on the Bump. And I don't know any guests yet, but it's tag team week here in WWE, and we're excited to talk all things tag team. Who doesn't love tag team wrestling?
Natalia.
Tamina. So we'll see what happens, but I can't wait. It's always a good time. Check out the Bump every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern on Peacock in the US and WWE Network everywhere else.
Thanks again, Ryan. It meant so much to me to have you on my show today. Make sure to tune in to watch Ryan every Wednesday morning on WWE The Bump. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to give a frog splash on that like button and a cobra clutch on that subscribe button. Ryan, did you want to say bye?
Thanks for having me, dude. This was such a great time, and I appreciate all the great questions and all the great research. I had a great time.
We'll see you next time, guys. And remember to always be yourself. Bye.
Hey guys, this is Ryan from WWE's The Bump, and be sure to follow, like, subscribe, put on notifications, every which thing for Steven's wrestling journey. Be sure to check it out.